Okay, I'm going to get into this really fast because I don't know if I could keep this under 10 minutes. I'm going to do this video on singing high, um, on singing like high-pitched songs, anything else. The rules you need to know for singing high, okay? Now, I'm going to jump right into it. I've identified 6, and then I'm going to sing a song. The first one is breathing. You have to breathe correctly, okay? Once again, no breathing from the chest. Shoulders, we don't have muscles in our chest pushing in. They kind of push out, okay? So when you let it out, you just kind of slowly let your chest collapse, which just doesn't give you correct pressure. There's tons of muscles in your stomach, your diaphragm, everything like that. Your abs all can push on the air in your stomach. Your shoulders shouldn't move when you breathe. I think I might even make a video specifically about breathing later on. So that's point 1. And most importantly, okay, all the bases around it. If you do not get proper support, even when you're singing quietly, it's almost more important. And in the song I'm singing, I'm going to sing some high stuff quietly, and I'm going to have so much support behind it. Number 2, this applies to everything again, okay? Relax. Gosh, I'm going to always give you guys so much information, and then at the end of it, I'll top it out with, yeah, and just forget about it and relax. I know that's a pain in the butt, but if you can't relax, you're not going to be able to sing. Sorry, it's really just going to cause a lot of problems. Number 3, this is the hardest thing for most people. And once again, I think I'm going to make a separate video later on when I start getting into more advanced topics, okay? Number 3, use your head voice, okay? Once again, we have our low voice down here. This is our chest voice, okay? And then we have our head voice. The thing is, people don't talk in this voice, and because of that, they're very, very weak at it. If you really want to feel how it should feel up there, go, whoo, like an owl. Whoo, okay? You should really feel open space, okay? Vibrations up here, okay? Oh, when you go, if you feel you shouldn't feel so much vibration in your chest when you go to your head voice, okay? So, good. Once again, don't belt. Gosh, I hate the word belting. The bel canto approach to singing is what I was taught. It's how classical musicians are taught. So many musical theater people think, hey, belting's good. You always hear it in musical theater. I'm telling you, the big Broadway singers do not belt, okay? Audra McDonald, she was classically trained, used the bel canto approach to music. Kristen Chenoweth, they are taught classically, and they don't belt, they use their head voice. Belting is when you reach up with your chest voice. Ah, okay, instead of ah, okay? Different things. One focused in the head, the other one's reaching up with my chest voice, okay? No belting. Belting is a bad word, okay? I know so many theater teachers are going to teach you that. Ignore every single one of them, okay? Except me. I guess I kind of teach theater, okay? Next, work from your previous note. If I was to go, there's somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere. Now, in slow motion, what I did is somewhere. But I did it so fast you didn't see. Our voices are like trombones, not trumpets. Oh, okay. We slide, but we want to make those slides real quick and fast, okay? I know I'm going to make a video later about sliding and how you shouldn't slide, and I'm right, okay? But the thing is you just want to make it real fast. Just like if you play trombone, you don't want to slide slowly or anything. You don't want to go ba ha 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 ha, okay? So everything very, very fast, okay? But so listen to me again. There's a, you heard me go, there's a, I worked from the previous note. If I just try to hit that note right off, it's hard because I'm trained so well to do something wrong. It's so much harder. You want to squeeze up and hit it. Instead, work from the previous note. Very, very important thing when you're singing high. Okay. Next, vertical vowels. Okay. E's and as and anything like this is going to be hard to sing. Okay. One big crutch. This is a huge hint at singing high. If you're singing something high, go like this. Okay. If you go like this, you'll realize how much your vowels affect how you sing, okay? So big of a deal, okay? Somewhere. It's hard. You want to tighten up. But when you go like this, it's so much easier to make a better, rounder sound without reaching up. Once again, if you're singing high and your larynx, your Adam's apple, goes up, then you're doing it wrong, okay? Now, the goal is not to keep it down. It's just a telling sign, because I could go somewhere and kind of keep it down, but the goal is not to keep it down. But it is a telling sign if you're doing it wrong that it is going up, okay? Next thing, articulate. Articulating such a wonderful thing to just explode off of into a word. Especially, you know, the harder T's and D's. Sa, da, because you could kind of have the air built up and you don't just have to come out of nowhere. Ah, ta, ta, da. Okay? It all comes from somewhere. This all applies when you're singing loud and singing quiet, okay? You should be able to sing the high notes just as quiet. Ah, okay? And even grow and shrink. Ah, okay? The same thing. Now, guys, the goal isn't to go into your falsetto, but you want to mix them together. And my next video, I think, is going to be my unification video, the voice unification video. That's also a very important one to do, okay? But same thing in your falsetto, guys. I picked this song, Something's Coming from West Side Story because I felt it's kind of singing high the whole time, and I could play with some things and have fun with it to show you exactly what I mean with these topics. So let's hope I don't mess up too bad. I actually don't know the words that well, so I'm going to kind of read the words while doing this. I apologize. But I expect you guys to memorize the words if I ever give you a song, at least for those of you watching who are my students, okay? So, but obviously I'm making tons of videos. I'm not going to memorize them all perfectly. Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone'll jingle, door'll knock. Open the latch, something's coming. I don't know what it soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull on the chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight. Okay, good. Sorry, this goes right into the next song. Okay, so if you noticed all the stuff that I actually messed up with some words, but that's okay, no big deal. If you noticed, a lot of times I would go into the word quietly. Today, it's me, and then I'd grow into it, no matter how high I was, okay? That's something you should be able to do with enough practice. A lot of this stuff takes a lot of practice, but remember, breathing is the base of all of our singing, okay? And if you cannot relax, you're not going to be able to do any of this, okay? Using your head voice is going to take tons of practice. That is the one thing that took me the longest time and really took the most work to truly develop. If you guys would have heard me when I was 17 or 18, I was not as good of a singer, especially with my head voice, okay? Work from the previous note. We're trombones. We're not trumpets, okay? Vertical vowels, okay? Remember doing like this. Now, if you're doing a character role, I'm not going to say all the time, but it's going to be a hint to help, okay? And then articulate. Like I said, so much of it just comes right off of the articulation. It's perfect. Hopefully I kept this under 10 minutes.